I want to negotiate for you a solution that I found out about yesterday. How you can get not only in Hungary but in more than 120 countries, almost completely free of charge internet for free. Not just Wi-Fi hotspot hunting, which is what many tourists do when they don't have a mobile network at all, because it's really expensive, understandably, perhaps, to say such different eSIM solutions for, say, local tariffs that happen to exist. Are you really interested in the whole thing?
Stay with me in this video
To introduce you to the Firsty.app and service that lets you quickly get free internet. But of course there is a premium part of this international service, which is the eSIM card. It gives you a SIM card that doesn't actually exist physically. That is, there are mobile phones that have these SIM cards in them again. Reprogrammable chips, depending on what kind of subscription you want. We can reprogram that particular eSIM chip on the ones that have that particular eSIM chip in them, avoiding that particular thing where, if you're from one country to another, you've miraculously acquired a local physical SIM card, and you have to swap one of those to SIM cards. Look it up anyway. First of all, what kind of phone you have depends on the usability of this Firsty, whether it has eSIM support or not. Among the eSIM supported phones, at least in all the mid-range ones, you can find eSIM support. Look for it in the App Store or Play Store, where you can download this app by searching for Firsty, and then download it logged in to download. After you download it with a Google account or phone number, you can even use a virtual phone number. You can use a virtual phone. You can use the first 100 megabytes of very fast connection almost anywhere in the world, at least in the 120 plus countries that the Firsty lists on its own website those eligible countries. Let's force it on new radio. We have no way to connect to a 5G network. Right now we can only really use the 4G network. Last I knew it was coming from the UK.
the internet connection.
Let's have the UK test server.
Wow, it is really fast.
Well, you see, the internet is so fast it'll eat up 100 megabytes of data.
I get notification about running out data.
If you want to get free internet connection, you have to watch at least 30 seconds ad within this Firsty app, and you can enjoy 60 minutes of free internet connection. Now let's see how much you can enjoy free internet connection from the speed.
It's really slow.
The conclusion is that for basic things like messaging or making average quality calls, it's absolutely perfect. Using the Opera mini browser, you can browse almost every single website at this speed, and while you get a stable internet connection from a free subscription, if you could call it a subscription, you can get something free to satisfy your needs. How is the voice call on Viber and Signal on Telegram? I could not call it because I couldn't talk to the other party with Telegram, unfortunately. At least on my end there was no stuttering voice call or anything that interrupted it via Signal and Viber. I sent a voice message of at least 40 seconds, and that voice message was sent in 14 seconds in Signal. In terms of listening to music, at least I was listening to radio and low bitrate audio, streaming well with some stuttering, but it works. Navigation on it, although the map apps that work with the internet are very slow to load, so I would definitely recommend you to use offline map apps, which when you have internet you download the map within that app and then use it. Many people want to go online not necessarily to share their own stuff on the net. Where have they been? Because using the hotel's Wi-Fi hospitals you can do that, I think, with the speed and unlimited data for those guests who are nicely accommodated in the hotel.
De forróság vagy, gyerekek. Hozzigál.
And you can do all the things for your friends. I don't know who you send your pictures to and so on, which is actually a lot of data traffic as it is. If you do the same thing over the mobile internet, it would be expensive. Many people want internet connections abroad for less money, or even what I found is free, just to get the speed of internet connection, where you can communicate with the outside world via Viber, Telegram, and Signal. Or maybe if you're into the Meta platform stuff, you can use Messenger and maybe Track. You can follow each other. No priority for watching movies, watching series in the Netflix, Skyshowtime, or I don't know what you do with high traffic stuff on the net. Maybe if you watch those, you should download those movies and series to watch on your phones, and watch them on the go. Listen to the music in low sound quality, and you won't be bothered by the various interruptions, because with a slow internet connection this happens for me, no matter what the internet speed is, if I'm far away from different cities. When I cycle from one point to another, and back and forth over a long distance, everything is fine. Certainly, if I really need help, if I really need to do anything that requires an internet connection, like asking other people for help, but I don't want to pay a fortune for an internet connection, then Firsty is certainly the obvious solution for me, because I can reach people who are far away via Viber. I can use Telegram to share our tracking with others, and that's fine. I don't want to use this free option to actually replace the wired internet, which is obviously not possible because it's not economically worthwhile for any company in the world.
Hogy hívják a figyelmet? Szavaztok! Köszöntelek titeket ebbe a videóban. Vicceljezzek szépen a boltba, és ezért lassulok, mert előttem egy néni vicceljozik.